Yes. Lunch of Champions. What up, world? Welcome back to the episode, yes, of Skinnies, where your boy just finished up a nice lunch at Chick-fil-A. It's the healthiest thing I could get at the time. Is it healthy? Is it not healthy? Did I have a salad? Not have a salad. I did not have a salad. Without further ado, your boy's about to hop in the Huracan. Yes, what am I doing? I'm about to go to Lamborghini of Newport Beach to meet up with my boy Mike BisMan. He's having a secret special meeting. Not sure if I could talk about it, but heading to Lamborghini Newport Beach. I'm gonna check out some of the whips they got there. Then I might be heading up to Long Beach to meet my boy P Skittles. You guys saw him when I first got delivery of the Huracan. He came over for Easter and I took him around the block. You guys might see him in a few of my other videos in the past as well. But I wanna head to Long Beach and talk about something very personal to me and to him, but wait till we get up there. Right now, Lamborghini Newport Beach. Let's check out some whips. Meet up with Mike BisMan. Then we're gonna head up to the LBC, baby. Let's go.
You too special to get overlooked. If you were first class, you'd get overbooked. Don't let them take away your shine, girl, you got me shook. Cause I can see the way you grind, that's a good look. She said she like my tattoos, I said I like them too. Do you got any tats? She said yeah, I
got a few. Dang, those Technicas sound so good. Off the rip, stock exhaust. My boy Mike BisMan in the house, baby. Sounds so good. Listen to this thing. Wild. Legit don't need any exhaust on this thing. This thing sounds so good out the box. Like out the box, you don't no exhaust, nothing.
I mean,
Dude,
that's that Technica, bro.
How you been, man?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, man, doing fresh.
It's been a minute. Been a minute.
Hey, man, you know, part of the fam now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know.
I'm in the club,
Congrats,
man. Look.
congrats.
Mike and I met when I had an R8.
Yep.
You had an R8.
I did.
And then he left me with Mclaren. Did some other stuff.
Yeah.
And then went Lambo. And I had a falling back up Lambo, man. So now we're back car brothers again, man.
And it looks good.
Thanks, man. He's here for a secret meeting. We can't say what it is yet. Something in the works. Pretty dope. I'm proud of you for that too. We can't talk about it. I'm super excited for what these guys are working on, man. He's killing the game. He's gonna change the world, literally. He's gonna change. Mark my words. He's gonna change the world.
That's the plan.
He's gonna win some type of Nobel Peace Prize, something crazy like that, in like 5 to 8 years, legit. But I really want to talk to you about something because you called this a long time ago. The Huracan replacement. You talked about this like, man, a year and a half, if not longer, 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And a lot of our friends that we're close with, I ain't gonna mention your names, called BS and said, no, that's not gonna happen. You called it, it's gonna be a
V8 twin turbo hybrid.
yes.
Yep.
You call that out. And like, a lot of our friends are like, no way, not gonna happen, dude. And dude, it's happening.
Yep.
Like legit. Like, I don't know where you got your info from. It was just a spidey sense you got. But dude, you're right. So okay, that's why I'm curious. How do you really feel about that now?
From what I've been told, I guess, I'm actually interested in seeing what it sounds like because it's supposed to rev at 10,000 RPMs. So I'm assuming it's gonna give that Formula One high-pitched sound,
Ooh.
right? So I'm hoping that's what it sounds like. We don't know. It's a new in-house V8 twin turbo that I heard they've worked with Porsche and Audi with on this particular. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing.
Porsche and Audi.
Yeah.
Wow.
So apparently this engine might be shared between the Audi brand. I'm not like, I can't confirm that, but it might. But it is like a all new engine, and it's supposed to be pushing up close to, or if not north of 800 horsepower.
Like out the box.
Yeah.
Like to the wheel or to the crank 800?
To the wheel.
To the wheel?
Yeah.
So that's probably close to 1,000 crank.
Who knows?
Wow. You said, that was a lot right there you said. There's a lot I could ask now. So hold on. Let me pause Lamborghini. So you said Porsche and Audi could share that. So that means the R8 in a way. You think they might bring it back?
So I'm assuming, because they've been already talking about replacing the R8 for years. So I think this might be the car that, or the engine platform that they use, because they've done that before with the other platforms. But I think it's still gonna be bespoke. It's still gonna be its own like Lamborghini engine, just like how you've got different tunes between the V10 from the Lamborghinis and then the V10 from the Audis.
And I can contest it's way different. Obviously, you know too, but like I was one of the ones like, oh, it drives the same. Completely different driving experience. Like completely different driving experience between the two.
You know, that's funny because it's good because you drove your R8 way longer than I drove mine.
Yeah.
But people always say, oh, it's the same engine, it's the same. No, it drives completely different. The shifts, everything.
Yes.
And I can tell, as you know, like from my Evo, even this car, when I got this car, I was hitting the rev limiter because of the difference in the tuning.
Really?
So like, yeah, all of these cars, like, they don't drive the same. They all have different tuning, and so like you don't know that until you get into it.
Actually get into one, yeah.
Yeah.
Dang, so the R8 could come back.
It might not be called an R8. You know,
Could
they
call
might call like
something
an e-tron or something. But I think they may bring. I hope Audi does bring a V8 twin turbo hybrid, like, you know, competitor, because it would be interesting to see what they would do if they came back into that game. Because Audi did announce that they're, you know, gonna jump into the racing
the
team.
F1.
So
that's why I was shocked the R8 went away. I'm like, dude,
what engine are they gonna use it for? If they're gonna build that engine,
that's true.
They gotta use it for something.
100%.
So I think they might actually come back to the game, which I hope. 100%. You know, another supercar Audi.
And let's get back to Lamborghini. So 800 wheel, possibly 1,000 crank, F1 sounding, twin turbo V8. Wow. What do you think that does to McLaren? Honestly.
Well, you know, I think McLaren is developing a new engine as well, because I think the 750S is the end of their V8 plant.
Really?
I think so. I mean, I'm not as well versed with McLaren as I am Lamborghini, but
I know you talked about some stuff you said, like reps to 10 hours and stuff.
You know, I posted
wow.
that on my social
did,
media,
man.
like way before.
You
Even
did.
the TJ, I told everybody about that almost a month before it was even out.
Yeah. That's why I want to ask. That's why I want to talk to you about this, because every time you've said something, people call no. You get hit, and you're like, okay, wait and see, and then bam, like it happens.
So this one, they've been really keeping it under wraps, because obviously they're getting rid of the V10, and everybody wants to know what's going to replace the V10, because, you know, moving from a naturally aspirated, you know, to a completely new engine, it kind of puts a lot of question marks in people's heads about reliability, sustainability, like, is there going to be turbo lag? And obviously they're using the electric boost to kind of remove that. And so another thing I want to know is, you know, the new Urus that just was recently unveiled, it has a boost button.
I just did a video on that, about revealing that. Obviously it came here first, but in San Diego revealed it. And I was asking people, like, what do you think? Is this Lamborghini testing the market? I feel like they were testing the market. It's kind of hard to test it though, because like it's not really going to sell. Like the market's not as big as a Huracan platform would be, right? But I think they're testing it to see what people really think about that car.
Is their flagship.
Yeah.
And so, well, it used to be the Huracan until the Urus.
Correct.
And so I'm assuming that this next replacement is going to be maybe just a little bit more tame than you would expect coming from this going into the next one. It'll have more power, but the design will be a little bit more tame.
Yeah.
So
they'll probably up it as the different variations.
Yeah, of course.
Right?
And so that is you know, the Lamborghini way. You know, they start with their base model, then they come with, like, you know, if you're talking Aventador, the S, SV, SVJ, and then, you know, if they come up with something crazier, Squadra Corsa, whatever. But in general, you know, they always start off. I mean, the base Huracan looks pretty good, right? And then you know, when you compare it to the Technica or the Aventador to the SVJ, it's like, I'm excited to see what Lamborghini is going to unveil. It's supposedly getting unveiled in Car Week. Yeah.
That's what I thought. Yeah, that's what I figured too.
That's what all the rumors are.
Thanks. Are you gonna go in on one?
I already have a deposit on it. Yeah.
I told you, man. This dude, sneaky link, man. I'm not gonna ask. I don't even want to know. He gets inside information. I'm telling you, I listen. People hate. I listen, because every time he says something, it freaking happens. Every single time.
I'm thinking it's gonna be somewhere between the 700 to 800 horsepower range, but they've been keeping that like so tight, tight, because it's, you know, it's as big as the Revelto unveiling. Like, everybody wanted to know what.
I think it's bigger.
Yeah,
because this platform was so reliable. Like, you can beat it up, you can drive it. Like, Honda Supercar is what it's called, right? So I think everyone's interested to see if it's going to continue to have that. Like you said, V10's going away. It scares everyone, because that's what everyone loved. But if you're right, it has that F1 sound, people might forget about it. That means
like 9,500 to 10,000 horsepower red line. That thing's going to scream. So now some other stuff that I've heard, but I can't confirm, is that apparently it's supposed to run off of the turbocharged engine to a certain extent, and then the electric engine kicks in. Yeah, so that's what I've heard, but I'm not sure, because I think what they're trying to do is try to keep it as natural as possible to, like, you know, to the engine, where there's not too much hybrid assist. I'm not too versed in the Revelto, but I think the Revelto kind of might have a similar system where it's like you have to push a button to kick it into the electric mode.
Another question I had, do you think it's going to be as limited right away, or is it going to be just general public right away? Or are they going to, like Revolto, man, it's so freaking limited. Like, I haven't seen one driving on the road yet myself. Seen it stand still parked, but like driving on the road, I wonder if it's going to be as accessible right away.
I think they will, like typically, I think Lamborghini makes about 10 cars a day, you know, at the factory.
Well, that's legit, really?
Yeah,
wow.
I think that's typically what they do. As far as for the platform, like each one of these platforms.
That's very minimal.
Yeah,
wow.
I think the Urus is definitely higher produced than it is for the Huracans, but typically it's about like 8 to 12. I think they're going to start out probably a little less than that. I think it's going to be very limited coming out. I expect the first ones to hit the States probably beginning 2026.
I believe you. Every time you say, man, it's true. That's wild.
Demo cars usually always come back sooner. Yeah. You know, you'll see probably demos. Let's see if they announce it in Quell. You'll probably start seeing demos around December and going into the summertime. Yeah. But an actual like first order, custom order, maybe a persona vehicle, I expect first quarter 26.
That's wild, man. I think as I heard that McLaren jump by, I'm thinking like the Lamborghini gets this, and you know, I really feel they're going to get it right. Like I feel like whatever it is, it's going to hit the market and do well. It's going to push these guys like to really change the way they build their cars, because reliability is always a thing for McLaren. It's like, oh, they sound great, oh cool, yeah, turbo's up, but they're not reliable. And if Lamborghini nails that in the head, it's going to push them to like change the way they make function their vehicles. Like really change the game.
I've had my fair share of run-ins and with McLaren. I think they make amazing cars. Reliability has always been the issue. Like you either get a really, really good one or you get one that's just consistently problematic, and you never really know. But they are some of the best performing vehicles on the road and on the track that you can purchase.
So performance, they might hold it, but reliability, I think Lamborghini's going to push it though, man. Like everyone's, because you can tune the new one to be just as crazy and as performance driven as that one. So if you can tune it to make it just as good as driving as a McLaren, then why would you go that platform when you're going to get nothing but problems?
I think the tunes will be last. I think the sound is going to go first.
Do it like the Technica, because yours closed as quiet.
Oh yeah.
When you open it, dude, it's loud.
Yours sounds really good.
Oh, thanks, man. Thank you, dude.
I was actually shocked. So I don't know if he said it in a previous video.
I haven't yet. No.
But I'm driving home and I hear this sexy Huracan, and I'm coming up on it, and so I'm like, whose car is this? So I speed up, and sure enough, it's skinny, and I'm like, what?
That makes me feel good. Thanks, man.
Dude, yeah,
Thanks,
man, it sounds so good, but that thing's amazing.
Thanks, man. I appreciate you, man. Yeah, dude, when you told me you were coming here, I had to. Okay, Mopar, we got you. Those are gone too. Yeah. Everything's going away. Yeah, I had to pick your brain about it, because like you called this out so long, and I just remember our boys were just like, no way, and like, wow, it happened. You're gonna keep this bad boy, or what are you gonna do with it? I know the market's gone up on these.
So it's interesting, because I want to keep it, but if the laws keep changing the way the laws have been changing, like we won't even be able to really enjoy these cars.
You put that on your gram a while ago, that they're gonna like almost like, well, cars won't be able to speed over a certain speed limit. And the ones that currently have it, you can pretty much get in trouble for driving them on the streets after, would we say 2030 something?
Yeah, 2029, all manufacturers have to produce 100% of their vehicles with speed limiters. That will be sold in California. Typically, when California makes a law, it kind of starts to trickle down into other states. So
being voted on, it already passed.
It already passed. It was when I first mentioned it like a couple months ago. Yeah. It recently passed, like a couple weeks ago. Yeah.
Currently have a car at that time that doesn't have the rev limiter. What happens to you then?
That's what I'm saying. I think they'll either force you to pay like some type of special registration tax, or they might
like a gas tax that you already pay now already.
They may turn carpool lanes into designated like petrol engines that don't have limiters. So it'll probably like, because they're gonna force you. They're gonna try to incentivize you to follow the law, right? Yeah. That's kind of how it works. So if they limit us to a certain amount of lanes, we'll have more traffic. Where the autonomous, the vehicles that have the limiters on them will just kind of just flow naturally. So then you'll kind of go, you know what? What's the point of having this car? I can't even drive it. I'm going to switch to this. And I think that's really what it is they'll just kind of force, funnel us into like, just,
Oh my God, I hope that doesn't happen. I know the whole...
It already passed.
It can be reversed though.
See, I was what you were saying a couple months ago.
Oh,
I don't think it can.
All these beautiful cars, like even the Mopar that drove by, like what?
Yeah, It'll, you know, the emissions they're gonna start to tune down on the emissions. They already been doing that. You know, obviously the exhaust is a huge issue here in California. They'll completely tow your car. This is the law. So I assume if you kind of tweak it, like, or take it out of your vehicle, it might be a misdemeanor or even a felony.
I don't know. I don't get political on this channel, but dang.
If it passed, it's harder to, like, you know,
Get out.
Yeah, you know, like, we live in one of those states, and everybody just follows. California's kind of like the flagship.
It is.
You know?
I might need to leave. But it's gonna follow anyway.
No, they're gonna follow you.
I know they are gonna
Subscribe.
follow me. Long Beach, baby. We are at the beach, baby. That's Long Beach College. You guys see her at. We got the Huracan posted up right here. I really want to stop by. As you guys know, the Huracan was my dream car to get. Kind of my motivational stuff right now. So I have two of my boys, Phil and Chris, who I've known for a long time, man. And they've been playing college basketball. And Phil played a little bit of professional basketball, became basketball coaches, and worked their way up from coaching junior college, training camps, and all that stuff, and worked themselves all the way up to be able to now be coaches and head coaches of Long Beach State basketball. And I'm super proud of them for doing that, man. So just as hard as I worked to get this car, they bust their butts to be able to get their dream job of coaching a D1 basketball team, man. That's why I'm here, man. Here to pull up to visit them, see what's going on. Of course, you guys know my boy P Skittles in the house.
You know it, we're here, baby.
And man, I've known this guy since, man, even before high school, since we were kids. My brother.
Yeah, we've known each other for a while.
Yeah, and my brother and his brother played basketball, trial basketball together. So we grew up around each other all the time, man. Just seeing him grind it out from, damn, you played obviously high school, college, you played at prep, and then you went overseas, played professional basketball. And then when he wanted to dedicate himself to help others reach their dreams, became a personal trainer, coach NBA players, college players, all that stuff. And then him and Chris coach a little bit of junior college basketball, and then worked their way up to get, dude, this is big time right here. Like, dude, I played baseball over here, but never seen the basketball gym, and this thing is enormous.
Come on.
It's huge.
Follow me, Skinny.
This is crazy right now. So man, I was telling these guys, like, I'm super proud of you guys. When I saw the announcement that you got the job and Chris got the job, like, I was in tears, man. Seriously.
Man, yeah, I teared up myself, baby.
I know you did.
It's been a grind.
Yeah, it has, man. I've seen this guy work for free plenty of times.
Yeah.
Drive from San Diego to LA, San Francisco, back, like all this stuff this guy's
I'm still
done.
trying to get a Lambo.
You gonna get there, man.
Nah, it's coming, man.
Come on, man.
I got the itch now.
I got the itch.
And I ain't talking that kind of itch. You heard?
Oh my gosh. This is crazy.
Get some of this?
Holy crap. Look at this. Look at the history. This is wild. Dude, it's setting in right now, man. You guys made it. Wow. This is wild.
Played in here.
Sure did, huh? He practiced in here, huh?
The pyramid, he practiced in here. He played. Other pros played.
Wow.
The pro-ams used to be ran in here. Let's walk on the floor.
Wow.
Floor.
Your floor. This is crazy. Holy crap.
So let us do floor seats. You'll have floor seats.
Dude. You guys have no idea. This is a really intimidating coming in here. It's huge. Imagine all these seats filled, packed to the brim.
Yep.
Holy crap. Yo,
Walter
man.
Pyramid.
Let me just get you in the center, man. This is crazy. Yo. This is wild.
It's for the boy West.
Yo. Yeah.
Got us right.
Holy crap. This is pretty surreal.
Those are the teams in the Big West.
Wow.
We'll go upstairs to the elevator. Hold on, let's go to the locker room.
Yo. Wow. Guys, the story and the come up of Phil and Chris this is wild. I'm trying to take all this in. First time, like I said, I've never been in this gym, passed by it, played on the baseball field, but the fact that two of my boys are the freaking coaches of a D1 team, and this is their gym, their playground. This is wild. Yo, how crazy was that? So I know you guys probably understand, but maybe you don't understand, but for me and for Phil and Chris, pretty big deal, man. Once again, I watched these guys grind it out from beginning, talk about travel basketball, making it to high school, college basketball, playing professional overseas, starting a coaching career from like the bottom, making no money, coaching and training for free at sometimes, working a second job. And then Chris making it to San Diego State as a third assistant, second assistant, first assistant, and now getting his own program at Long Beach State. And then Phil, same trajectory, right? And then becoming now a assistant coach here at Long Beach State. Like, it's a big deal, man. This has been their life and their dream for a long time to get to this stage. And it's really inspiring me. Like I said, once again, I know we're all about cars, right? And getting a Lamborghini was my dream. Some of you guys out there may have a different dream of getting a certain type of car, a job, or a house. And for them, this was their dream job, was coaching D1 basketball at this level, and they're not gonna stop. It's only gonna get higher, only gonna get better for them. It's, once again, shout out to you, Chris, shout out to you, Phil, man. I'm super excited for you guys. Like, from one brother to another, man, I'm super pumped, excited, and just, man, you guys did it, man. You guys made a dream happen. Like I said, my dream was to get a Lamborghini. I'm not stopping here. Like, I'm gonna get that V12 where the doors go up. So once again, I just want to show you guys some of this stuff so you guys can stay motivated and keep pushing towards your goal and keep pushing towards your dreams, because it could be, like I said, a dream job. It could be a car. It could be a house. It could be whatever. Understand that you can do it. You can make it happen. And don't give up, man, because anything is possible. When you put hard work, determination, and you believe in yourself, it will come true. Oh, yeah. Hop in this thing. My car is very dirty. Sounds really bad. I don't wash my car in like almost 3 weeks. Reason why is I did buy a waterless wash. I just haven't had time to do it, man. Sometimes life throws you curveballs and you got to make the best of it, and I'm trying to do my best, guys. But I will wash it this week, I promise. Hey, we're headed up to the DDHQ. I can't end the vlog, just chitter chatter and chitter chatter. I got to get some driving in, so let me close my door before it gets hit. Sorry, sir. Sorry. Probably hates me, Lamborghini owner. I get it. I get the stereotype sometimes. Hey, DDHQ, I'm gonna do some donuts, man. Get on our way, end this vlog on a good note. On a great note, which is spinning the car. Let's get it. Hey. Dave is on full soccer mom mode. The 599. Broke again. Jeez Louise. Woo! Boom! With the tunnel. Get ready for this. Woo! That car is insane. There you have it, guys. I had to end the vlog on a note, a really good note. Thank you guys for joining this video, man. All the talks about the new Huracan got me super, super excited. So hopefully, which everyone is saying that it will be revealed at Quail. I feel like it's gonna happen. I hope it's gonna happen. When it does, you guys will see it. Honestly, I think I'm gonna film that event from my cell phone. I'm just gonna post it right away. Normally when I go to Car Week, I film all my content and I release it throughout like the week or two after Car Week. And I really got some good feedback from you guys. You guys did not like that. You didn't like how I was showing content like that was a week or two, even sometimes 3 weeks old. So I'm not gonna do that this year. I'm gonna do like one big video of the drive up, middle events, the drive back. Then I'm gonna do a separate video which will come out before that one, releasing and showing you guys, hopefully if it's there and revealed, the new Lamborghini that is the Huracan replacement. And Mike, man, I know you guys hear Mike talk a lot. This is a long-winded video, but Mike, honestly, I'm telling you guys, he gets inside information from certain folks within, I'm not gonna say what organization, but within an organization and other organizations. And the stuff he says, it happens literally 90% of the time. Yes, there's a 10% chance things can change, but 90% of the time when he says it, it actually happens. That's why I want to meet up with him and kind of get that background information from him and see like what is to come, what his thoughts are, and what has he actually heard that will probably come to fruition and come true. But we will find out at Car Week when that car is revealed, hopefully, and we'll find out in the future like what the plans are, how that car drives, what it's gonna do, what it's capable of, and what they have it planned to do in the future. So I hope you guys enjoy. I know there's a lot of talking going on, but I hope you guys enjoyed the information he gave, because those of us who really truly love the platform, which is Lamborghini, and me specifically, the Huracan, because it was reliable, some really good information in that. So we'll find out at Car Week. Without further ado, hit that subscribe button, guys. Please, it helps out the channel. Hit that like button in this video. It helps a brother out. And I will see you guys on the next one. Oh, before I go, you're gonna watch the next video. You're gonna wanna watch it. Turn that bell notification because my Huracan actually got damaged I'm not lying. This is not clickbait. My car actually got damaged a week before car week.
Skinny's what?